My home state of Pennsylvania is also home to numerous founding moments in our nation's history, such as the signing of the Declaration of Independence in Philadelphia in 1776. Another known more in name than in detail is Valley Forge in the winter of 1777 to 1778. Whatever a person's background in early American history, most people can connect Valley Forge to the American Revolution. Some of the details tend to be exaggerated, though. 2.5 centuries tends to have that effect, unfortunately. However, Washington's army was experiencing many difficulties when they charged into Valley Forge that winter. The Continentals arrived on December 19, 1777, suffering low morale from recent defeats, food shortages, poor clothing, and a strained supply line. Conditions may often be exaggerated, but the severed supply line made obtaining food very difficult. Foraging could potentially solve that problem, but not the lack of winter clothing. Huts were slowly erected to allow some shelter from the cold, and with the army no longer on the move, supply lines were reestablished. Washington's numerous letters to Congress and the Pennsylvania government eventually yielded aid after he warned them that the army was close to dissolving. The arrival of Friedrich Wilhelm von Steuben in February greatly aided the army's improvement. Training the entire army by spring would be impossible, so instead he trained a select company of soldiers who then imparted what they had learned to their companies. By spring, they could march and sink, load and fire muskets, and perform with the military efficiency and discipline of a soldier. By the time they departed Valley Forge, the Continentals were in better shape physically and militarily than when they had arrived. Dedicated in 1976, Valley Forge National Park provides visitors with a glimpse into the past. You can see Washington's headquarters, explore huts similar to what the soldiers would have lived in, and listen to stories from passionate reenactors who seek to keep history alive. Although it's been a while since I visited the area personally, Valley Forge National Park continues to enlighten people about some of the hardships that early Americans faced during the founding of our nation.